Hello, welcome to Theosophy in Wales. I'm Dave Marsland. Karma queues up. You don't get it all at once. Karma is the law of cause and effect, which endures from life to life. It's massive, but you don't get hit with it all at once. Karma is really like having a massive overdraft or debts, loans, that sort of thing, that you are eventually going to have to settle in full, but not just yet. In the same way, you also have massive investments from which you get dividends. You don't know when you're going to get the dividends, but you do get the dividends, and you'd like to draw it all out at once, but and you will get your money, but at the end of a very long process. Now, it's virtually unknown for anyone to get a final demand or a full payout all at once. And I think with the final demand, it is possible that some occult practices can inadvertently open the floodgates for negative karma. But you don't get the final demand and you don't get the massive payout, because karma is not a simple system of reward and retribution. It's actually a teacher, and it releases itself. Karma it releases itself, or ripens is another word for it, in the context of what you need to learn in your current life and for your spiritual evolution generally. So we're talking in terms of good and bad karma, no, positive and negative karma. Even apparently positive karma sometimes can not be quite as positive as you think it is, and negative karma perhaps is not always as bad as you think, and it may present an opportunity. If you look in some American businessmen say there are no problems, just opportunities. If you can be that positive, actually that generates quite a lot of good karma for the future. But it's teaching you something. It isn't just, you're not just being punished or rewarded. If all's going well, you should learn something from each experience in your life. Now, the karmic equation changes continually, and there are three categories make up this equation. Three categories of karma make up this equation. Firstly, there's the unexpended karma. That's your mass overdraft in your investments. That's the sum total of it all. What the karma that you've generated, both positive and negative. But it's there. But it's waiting its turn in the queue. It's not going to come all at once. It'll come when it's needed. Then there's everyday karma. Now you're generating karma all the time by how you deal with your life, how you respond to the vicissitudes of life, the karma coming in, good things, bad things happening, and how you respond to them. In fact, you can have a piece of very positive karma and handle things badly as a result of it. So that would generate negative karma. You can have some misfortune and make something, learn something from it, which would, generate positive karma for the future. So that's going on all the time, and the equation is changing, because the third type of karma, third category of karma, is the ripening karma, and this is something some of these things are going to come into your life anyway, because you have chosen this life as the best life available for what you need to learn. So karma will play a role in teaching you as you go through life, depending on how you learn the lessons of that life. There are certain things that are going to come in anyway. Very often the karma you're generating will come round in a future life. But you really need to sort of think about this very often, that what is something teaching you, and that in itself, looking at a situation, so what am I learning, what can I learn from this, in fact does generate positive karma. Karma does get a very bad press, and people think of it only as bad karma, as a bad thing. But it is a teacher, and it can be little consolation sometimes, but if things happen in your life, it does make it easier if you can look at it, or a little bit easier anyway, if you can look at it and say, well, what am I learning from this? The other thing is you can't avoid karma. There's no karma of staying in bed. If you try and avoid it, it will find you. You may possibly avoid commitments in your current life, and duck out of things. But if that karma is teaching you something, that the lessons that you are avoiding will come round in a future life. So there we are. It's karma, the massive overdraft, and the investments. But they're there to be dealt with. They're there to teach you something, and you don't get hit with them all at once.